Hey guys, it's RookX here. I am here with round 7 of the YuGiOh non-meta tournament. What to do with rock, paper, scissors today? I'm feeling like a rock. Ooh, we lose. Dang. Oh well. We've won a bunch of these. Is our opponent being nice, letting us go first? It appears so. Awesome. Thank you, YLAR. Perhaps I should be a little cautious though. Maybe he has a good reason for letting me go first, who knows. But we'll just continue like normal. It's about 11:30 p.m. my time. Kind of just enjoying a relaxing Saturday evening. Well, I can trigger Dawn of the Herald, get out of perfection, tribute the other Herald, add it back to hand, you know, whatever. I have this max C in hand, so I feel pretty safe. Alternatively, I could lose my instant fusion to get a Ben 10 to hand and then be able to search with my Dawn of the Herald play. Instant fusion is a valuable card, no doubt about it. But maybe being able to search with Ben 10 is even more valuable. I like having this max C in hand. I think that's a good idea. So we're going to activate this. Say bye to instant fusion. Maybe as a ghost ogre. Boy, that would suck. No, he doesn't. Okay. I had Ben 10 to hand. Yada yada yada. Activate Dawn of the Herald. Maxi is activated. I'm fine with that. I'm only special summoning once this turn. Doesn't really bother me. Yep. Activate that. That back. And search Star Seraph Scepter to hand. Well, a decent start. We'll see what my opponent has to play. In regards to the tournament standings, I'm in an interesting spot. Oh, looks like he might be playing the same deck. Wouldn't that be interesting? I'm in an interesting spot. I'm at 12 points, but there's okay, Necros. There's a lot of other people at 12 and 15 points. I would basically have to win every single match I have left to play to have even a hope, I think, of getting into top 16 and potential playoff situation. So, yeah, I don't think it's very likely, but it'd be cool if I could. Because I think as opposed to last season, this season they are going to do playoffs for top 16. I think last season it was just playoffs for top 8. Or top 10 maybe. No, top 8. Yeah, I got 10th last season. So I just missed the playoffs last season. But they've extended it this season, which is nice. Very nice of them. Alrighty. So Necros didn't do much, it appears. That is good for us. They set one card. I wonder what that card is. You know, it's some sort of ritual deck, so what kind of traps are ritual decks really going to be running? I don't think they'd run very many. So I'm betting that might be a bluff. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough, but yeah. Let's activate this Ritual Sanctuary. Do I want to, though? I'm just trying to think if there are better ways to maybe do this, but I don't see any. So yeah, let's ditch this other Ritual Sanctuary. And add, I'm thinking, a Dawn of the Herald to hand, because I want to trigger this other Ben 10 to get my chair engine going. So yeah, let's do that. And activate it. Vanity's Emptiness. Okay, well, it wasn't a bluff. If you're going to run traps in a ritual deck, that's probably a good one to run. Vanities is just a good card. And not at all a bad thing to run very few traps if you're going to be running cards like that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't feel like negating that. I didn't really see much of a point because I guess I could have ditched Scepter and then finish with that, add Sovereignty to hand, and then trigger the engine that way. Yeah, that actually might have been a good play. But I'm not opposed to doing it this way either, because we do have this Max C in hand. So his vanities will be dying anyways. And we have enough spells in our graveyard really loaded up. We have this Max C in hand. I feel safe. Yeah, he's activating his Valkyrius now, but I think this would be a good time to negate. Don't want to deal with any Valkyrius funny business. If that dies, Vanities goes away. And attack directly for 1800. Alrighty. And we'll pass our turn to our opponent. Maybe this Maxi is making me a little too overconfident, but I don't know. I don't want to be negating that. I don't think. Adds Clauselus to hand. Activates Clauselus. I won't negate that either. I just don't see any point. You know, Necros has a lot of cards that they could try and bait out this Herald of Perfection. Maybe he's saving a Rogeki or something. This deck thinning stuff, I don't see a huge point in searching it, especially with my Max C. I want to try and get him to special summon a bit here. Yeah, and now we will Max C. Because the idea is, if he makes something that really annoys our Herald, I can just negate it anyways. Although, if he chooses... Yeah, this is optional, so if he chooses not to activate this, he doesn't give me a chance to negate that. Okay, going for Castel. Yeah, and the idea here is that I feel very happy, very safe to negate this because, you know, I have a Max C out and I'm drawing extra fairies for negations anyways. So I'm actually, this is better for me. Better than just negating this play. Yeah, at the beginning. My opponent kind of recognizes this. Well, I don't think this is game. 36 plus 8 is, not game. It's almost game. Well, let's make it as close to game as possible. Maybe get him into Gaga Cowboy. Oh, wait a second, it is game. Yeah, the chairs work like this. Ah, I forgot. I forgot chairs do this. Well, this was a good play then. Yeah, my opponent surrenders. Okay. Interesting game one. Yeah, I feel like my opponent didn't have the best of hands. That's just my impression, but who knows. Well, see you for game two after I'm done siding here. Bye. Alrighty, back for game two. Both my opponent and I are done siding. It looks like he's letting me go first again. I really do not know about that decision by my opponent. You know, if he's playing Necros, what is the advantage to it? Like, maybe he's trying to draw every card that he can, but if he knows I'm playing Herald, I don't see the reasoning behind this. Herald is just such a strong deck going first. Maybe he's sided a lot of Kaijus, and he's like saying, well, go first, whatever. What do I care? I'll just tribute your Herald. There's no guarantee he even gets to draw those. So maybe he's being a little risky. He's gambling a little bit. I don't know. Well, this is interesting. I could go for my chair engine right now, and that's what I would normally do. Yeah, that's what I would normally do. Let's go for Chair Engine. But the thought of a Kaiju scares me. It really does. I'm debating just going for Manju and making double Herald. And then keeping my Chair Engine reserve for later. How many fairies will I have in hand for negations then? I had Benten, I tribute the other Benten, search the Sovereignty. I would have 1, 2, 3 fairies in hand for negations then. And I'd have 2 perfections on board. Yeah, normally I would go for chairs, but my gut is telling me kaijus might be a thing, so I think going for double Herald is better in that case. Yeah. Let's add Manju to hand, though. I hope I don't regret this. It's an interesting decision, and one I don't often make. I will usually almost always go for that Chair Engine if I have the option to going first, because it just nets you so much advantage. But I do have a gut feeling right here, and I kind of want to act on it, so we will do that. Make double Herald. I guess I'll have 4 fairies in hand. I miscounted that. Yep, use that Dawn of the Herald will add back the Benten. Alrighty, Mr. YLAR, I don't know how you'd pronounce that. Ylar, I don't know. Show me what you got against this field of double heralded perfections. Yeah, I knew it. I knew he had kaijus. Oh, okay, I'm really glad I did this. I feel vindicated. I feel so vindicated. Okay. To negate this or not to negate this. He can now crash into my Manju if he wants. I don't know. Let's negate this, because he only has 4 cards in hand now, and he's used his normal summon. Instant Fusion activated. Let's negate this as well. 3 cards in hand. Anything else? Let's just add spell a trap card. Okay. I don't feel like negating that. He's still got 3 cards in hand. One of them is a spell and trap card. I have nothing from the extra deck, so yeah, I don't. Okay, Machine Angel Ritual. Well, let's forge ahead with this Chair Engine then, if we can. Yes. And chain. Okay, it's not a Vanities again. Good. Good. Alrighty, and our field's clogged, so this won't trigger. A little unfortunate, but we have this instant fusion in hand. So now I'm going to make Stellar Knight Delteros, just get rid of this back row. Is that necessary, though? Yeah, because I only have 1 fairy in hand. So if that's a battle trap and he has a Valkyrius in hand, I'll only have 1 negation for both of those. Just being extra cautious here. And Delteros, importantly, I'll be able to pop something and he won't be able to respond. Just because the way this works, and it was the bluff anyways. Yes, draw a card. Yeah, by doing this, it's not immediately... Well, I have instant fusion, so actually it should be game pretty closely here. Let's see, how much is this right now? 47, 57, 65. I have no level 4s in graveyard, so set this, Delteros, detach something, pop that, instant fusion, 65, Cannot attack. Plus 18. Yeah, that's game mode if I do it that way. So I'm going to set this, activate this effect, detach scepter, pop this. I actually might be able to do this multiple ways, no. And then Norden. First move this to attack. Norden grab the scepter. And this should be game. If I did my math right, even if it's not, I can make Gaga Cowboy in main phase 2, and that will almost certainly be game. And crucially, I keep this fairy in my hand to negate any Valkyria's nonsense. So yeah. GG. Okay. Well, after some very grueling first games in this tournament, my last few matches have gone very quickly. That's nice to see. Good for my editing, and it's good for my just videos in general, I think, if they're a little shorter. I don't know how interesting they are when they're this short, but regardless, it makes for a more watchable video, I think. I don't know if the 40-minute videos are as appealing to you guys as these ones that are around more like 20 minutes, but we'll see. So yeah, back to the whole tournament thing. I win this game. I think if I have to win my next 2 rounds, because it's 9 rounds, this is round 7. So round 8 and round 9, I have to win those matches if I have any hope of getting into the top 16. We will see, though. We will see. But thanks for watching, you guys. Yeah, stay tuned.